Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the SMU Mustangs taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Mustangs will put toe to leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Owls offense will get the first crack at it here. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league, so a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Kennesaw State right back to work. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Bulldozes him. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Handoff from the gun. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Operating in the red zone here. Down. 2nd down. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw. It's Hudson. Quarterback adapting. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the SMU Mustangs offense will go to work for the first time. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
They give it to him again. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs managed, but the way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Oh, just left him flailing. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll take the deep shot. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to But there is room to take a shot here. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Back to throw, it's Hudson. Trying to escape and get it himself.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football, you could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay, I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw on second down. Short gain on the completion. Good footwork. Gets him the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will keep it.
And already it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
This is a designed run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quick touch pass to the receiver. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Hudson. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already, and he rolls into the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay a big difference.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stop form or get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
The Mustangs will hustle to the line. These corners going to give them some space. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll try to do it, and it's on the ground. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. And the Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver shows motion. To the ground, he's got it again. He's there to make the stop. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, the running back has it. Pick up a 5, they'll need 5 more on 3rd down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chain. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes the grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, SMU.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Kennesaw State right back to work. Running back searching for a hole. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down early. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Dropping back, it's Jennings. He's going to throw deep right side. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. This is a 3rd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Kennesaw. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going. Ball in the air, intercepted! Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Wants to pass it. Oh, picked off. Got some room to run. The 20, the 10. Touchdown Mustangs. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands, guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Here's the handoff. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. And look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
And with that, the chain gang will get busy. 1st down, Kennesaw State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. The give to the tailback. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They take the lead with the 6.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was payment.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide out in motion. The play action fake. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unleashes one deep. And that pass intercepted. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got one pick. But if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute. I got to get me one, too.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. He's looking deep. Reels it in down the left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Owls! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 4 over UTSA. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He looks that one in nicely. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Fast motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Looking for the score. Pulls it in the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happening.
And he breaks into the open. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
First down for the offense.
The DBs will back off a bit. Back to throw, it's Jennings. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the side...
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
Touchdown, SMU.
Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
The defense is up against it now, man. You're playing on the road. It's a hostile environment. It's late in the game. Someone's got to step up and make a play. Nice job. One down for the incompletion.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw it again. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On the move, it's Willis. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Offense facing 4th down.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And that is no good. The lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to move it through the air. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air, it's Jennings. Spits it out to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Catch in the middle, it's Carroll. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Four wideouts set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Defense doing a great job watching the quarterback's eyes and breaking on the ball. They already have 2 picks in the game, and they swat that one away. They are doing an awesome job.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake here, David.
Especially in the 4th quarter. Remember, you're still leading this ball.
He caught it. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He gets across the goal line into the end zone for the 2, and he pushes the lead to 11. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
Illegal touch. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback empties his backfield. Defense playing a bail technique. He finds his man. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Fires to the tight end. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Using the quick game. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires into the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to throw. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. He's looking to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Kennesaw State right back to work. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. And it's caught. Late touchdown here, probably too little too late. It would take a monumental miracle to come back down.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
They'll line up for the onside kick, just 1 second to play, and really their only hope is some type of penalty for an untimed down. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense